What was Chris Gayle's funniest cricket moment?
That
Your
man
favorite?
kid stuff, was
That
you
man
know,
kid.
was funny. To Ian Morgan.
What was Chris Gayle's funniest cricket moment? That man kid versus England, walking towards Graham Smith in T20 World Cup 2009, or fielding and raising your hand?
I mean, there's so many moments, that
Your
man
favorite?
kid stuff, was
That man
was
kid.
funny. To Ian Morgan, and he's like, I wasn't walking out, you thought you. So that was one of the funniest.
Thank God he didn't face Ashwin.
Ashwin, he just scapole him and say, hey, you're out, you gotta go in. But it was good fun. So it's quite some funny moments. That moment with Graham Smith as well, when he pulled away when I was about to bowl, and I was like, I was going to bowl it at him. I was like, So yeah.
So if you have to choose one,
the man kid one.
the man kid one. You won 2012 World Cup and then 2014 World Cup. If I ask you, like, which World Cup did you enjoy it the most?
Oh wow! I think the first one. The first one is always a hit. Based on how we actually came about winning that World Cup, we had a bit of disrepute with the board, and
Cricket board.
the cricket board, and we all came together, pulled through because everybody wanted it, and we didn't let that distract us, and then we went on to win that. Then that's when I introduced the Gangnam Style. No one knew what that was. So I mean, when that semi-final against Australia,
That Gangnam Style.
yeah, and I was like, everybody's like, what is that? What is that, Chris? Where did that come from? And everybody's, I said, okay, listen, you go on YouTube. There's a guy called Sai. Just go and check it out. That's how the entire Asia knew about Sai, because I reckon I gave him about
Open
20 to
Gangnam Style.
yeah. I reckon I gave that guy 20 to 30 million views, because after that thing went off like a rocket, within the World Cup, man.
So you asked for royalty after that?
And Sai, I need some royalty now. So reach out to the Universe Boss team, or reach out to me personally. Yeah, I need some butter in my palm.
And even the celebration was fantastic, coming out and then dancing.
Yeah. Even when we won the. No, that was in Sri Lanka. Yeah. When we did it, the Gangnam Style. We did that in the India final as well, when we beat England. But like I said, that's when the Gangnam Style kind of started and kind of take off.
How does it feel to be the first batsman who scored century in all formats?
It's fantastic. I mean, as a player, of course you want to hold some records. You want to be the first to do certain things as well. But a lot of things was actually set before me way back when. Players come in, and like I said, records were meant to be broken as well. So that's something you have to bear in mind. But if you can be a part of history, that's always going to be fantastic to be a part of history. That's phenomenal. And we play the game over over 2 decades, and you don't want to have a legacy where people look back and say, yo, you know what, Chris Gayle have done that first, and I will be happy. So yeah.
You scored 175 of 66 balls. Now, who do you think that has potential to surpass this record?
Like I said, records meant to be broken.
If you have to give few names.
Wow, listen, man, I think it will happen in the IPL, because these youngsters are savage these days. You look at the scoring rate as well, all these guys scoring. Nicholas Pooran, I think even Shubhmangill can do that as well, because he's a very, very good player as well. And once you get going, Jaiswal, I like Jaiswal as well. This other guy from SR, Sunriser, yeah. So I mean, like I said,
you saw that young guy from India, 14 years old.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Fantastic. So like I said, 175 is in trouble. It's just when it's going to happen.
What you were doing when you were 14? What you were doing when you were 14?
What, when I was 14?
Yeah, because he's a 14.
I was in high school playing under 14 cricket. That's what I was doing. I was playing under 14 cricket at the time.
When RCB won 2025 IPL, how happy you were?
The final 2025. I mean,
and actually, did you support RCB or Punjab? Because there's confusion. The turban was Punjabi.
Well, you know what? I'll give you a little story on that. Now you mentioned it. That final. I got invited by RCB, to be honest with you. And like I said, I'm so happy to have both teams. I'm in the final, because both teams have actually never crossed the finishing line or lift the trophy. So I'm like, I'm happy. So I represent both teams. So I'm like, wow. I know RCB say, hey, Chris, you're invited to the final, and I accept that and everything. I got my RCB jersey. I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna feel weird in that stadium. So I say, okay, what I'm gonna do? So that's when I came up with the idea. I say, okay, I'm gonna put on the turban, and I'm going to support. But some people didn't take it nicely. You know, some people from the RCB side weren't too happy about the turban side as well.
I saw so many comments.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay.
They said you belong to us.
But you know, like I said, yo, it's the one and only universe, boss. I'm just going to be me, and you know, whether you accept it or not, I'm just going to be me. And I went on. I was like, okay, whoever win, you know, I'll congratulate them. But you know, I'm happy for RCB to cross that line after 18 years. And lucky to Punjab as well. You know, I know they wanted just as bad as how RCB wanted it as well.
They were too good this year, Punjab also.
You know, I'm just happy a guy like a Virat lift the trophy as well. You know, because you know, so much talks and dear. You know, we've been to couple finals together. So I was just really overwhelmed to actually, you know, be a part of that RCB team to lift the trophy. And just as how I'm happy, I'm sure AB was just excited as for RCB as well.
How's your bond with like AB and Virat?
Oh, very good, man. Those legends, phenomenal players, phenomenal people as well. You know, very cool, very down to earth as well. Good vibes, good energy. I had a great time playing with these guys in the dressing room. We had some great memories. We shared some great memories. So, you know, well, AB walk away from the game. Virat walk away from international cricket to an extent. Still playing franchise cricket for RCB, which is good. So, and we need to see him as long as possible. So, if he can carry on to play whatever, want to play franchise cricket for another 5 years, but he's a family man. That's up to him.
Do you believe he retired a little early?
Oh yeah, very early. You know, for whatever reason I don't know, but you know, the cricket will miss him 100%. You know, the cricket will miss him. He's a massive figure for the game of cricket.
Do you miss playing in IPL?
Oh, I did. My IPL ended premature, you know, with Punjab.
Yeah, I remember. Even you posted something. You said something that universe boss deserve more respect.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I was disrespected in the franchise Punjabi, in the Punjab Kings 11. You know, I felt like I wasn't being treated properly. For a senior guy, done so much for the league. You know, bring so much value to the franchise as well. And then you're being disrespected, and they treat you like a kid. You know, and then pretty much I'm just like, I felt like the building was on my shoulder. That's the first time in my life I ever felt like a depression mode. So when people speak about depression, that's I can get a little sense. I get a little sense of that, and it's like it wasn't for me. So I know we're talking about it's our job working, but at that stage,
what happened?
Money. At that stage, nothing. You don't need money right there. Your mental health is so important than money.
As a fan, we also felt broken. Like
I call Anil, listen to me. I had a one-on-one discussion and said, listen, I'm leaving, because at the same time as well, I had the World Cup and we were in a bubble, so you couldn't come out. So you were like, your mental space was just going. It was just really puzzling and destroying you. I was destroyed inside. And I like, after the last game I played against Mumbai, I'm like, yo, it doesn't make sense. I'm going to do myself more damage, and rather than be at peace. So I called him and I have a one-on-one to talk to him. You know, actually breakdown as well. You know, like literally a breakdown when I was talking to him because I was really hurt.
You cried?
Yeah, I cried. And I was disappointed with Anil and how the entire thing was actually run. The franchise was actually run at that time. And I said, listen, me, thank you. KL was the captain. He called me and said, yo, Chris, you know, you want to stay, you'll play the next game. And he was like, I said, listen, me, man, I wish you guys all the very best. I just packed my bag and I walk out.
What exactly happened?
That's what happened. I tell you, they didn't want to play me.
They had no discussions with you? You were a great player. You have won so many matches.
Like I'm a straight up guy. There's too much bullshit and universe boss. I'm tired of bullshit. I don't like bullshit. I'm a straight up guy.
True.
I don't like to be bullshit around.
Okay, let's leave this. You smash almost every bowler.
Yeah.
Was there any bowler you were ever a little scared of? He's a little tough.
Oh, listen to me. I faced some serious bowlers, man. Yeah. So obviously I will be scared of bowlers, you know, especially when they just joining the team as well. It's just representing.
Can you name a few of them? Like?
Well, when I just started, you see the likes of. You've been here. You're hearing about these bowlers like Wasim Akram, Wakar Yunis, Wyatt Lining, Alal, Donald, Sean, Pollock. I'm telling you, man, and you have even Jack Callis was bowling fast at that time as well, because as a youngster just playing international cricket, you have Glenn McGrath, and then you have the Ralapin, the Express, Shoaib Akhtar, then the Brett Lee, then the Shane Bond, then you have the Dale Steyn come along. You know, I mean, Charmander Vass wasn't that fast, but he was just nipping it around. But, you know, like I said, those guys, from a spinner point of view, you have Mully Taran. I didn't face much of Shane Warne. Sacklin Mushtaq was a proper, well, I should have said not even say proper, was a legend.